Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys, all things considered. We have to have this conversation because when you see how this whole thing panned out with the two National Guards men and women, the man and woman who were shot for no reason at all, it's going to blow your freaking mind. It's going to blow your mind when you find out exactly who this guy was and how we could have avoided this. But before we even cover that, I want us to look at Mayorkas. Mayorkas has been lying about this since day one. I don't know if y'all are hip to this already, but once you watch this video, you will be. Do me a favor and hit the like button, guys. We're going to have a quick conversation, but you won't believe what you're going to hear in today's live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Was Afghanistan a successful withdrawal?
Senator, the evacuation that the Department of Defense and the Department of State led was historic in evacuating so many individuals.
Of those that are evacuated, how many of them were vetted before they got on the plane?
Senator, it is our policy to vet.
That's a simple question. How many of them were vetted before they got on the plane?
Out of Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Cannot speak to that, but it is our policy.
So you can't tell us how many people were vetted before they got on the plane to come to America?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're speaking of the plane to come to America, let me, if I may, Senator, explain the process. Because we, working with our allies.
Okay, here's a question. Very simple. Those that got on the plane.
For America, it is our policy to.
Please listen to my question.
I apologize.
To those who got on the C-17s and other planes, how many of them were vetted before they got on the plane by American officials?
To the United States, it is our policy to vet and screen 100% of them.
So 100% of those people that got on the plane were vetted. That's your testimony under oath.
It is our policy to do so.
That's not, I don't care what your policy is. I'm asking how many people were vetted before they got on the plane. Do you know the answer?
Senator.
If you don't know, just say I don't know.
Senator, I do not know if anyone boarded a plane that was not fully screened and vetted.
Can you tell me that all the people that got on the plane were vetted?
Absolutely. I can tell you that all of the individuals.
Before they got on the plane?
If I may, Senator, all of the individuals who arrived in the United States have been screened.
That's not, listen, I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to ask a simple question. We've had thousands of people that got on C-17s and flew out of the most chaotic situation I've seen since the fall of Saigon. And I'm asking you, before they got on the plane, how many of them were vetted by the United States? Can you tell me what percentage?
Senator, I would posit, and I will confirm this, that well over 99% of them were fully screened and vetted before they boarded a flight.
Okay.
If, in fact, any of...
Where do you get that information from?
May I, Senator?
Sure.
If, in fact, they were not, they were screened and vetted while in flight, and if any derogatory information was adduced, they were placed in immigration enforcement proceedings and in removal.
Now, you do know you're under oath. Are you telling this committee under oath?
Now, this is the part, guys. He said, you do know that you're under oath because you're playing games with me.
That 99% of the people who got on these planes in Afghanistan were vetted by our government before they got on that plane.
I want to be very clear because precision...
Because you're not.
No. Senator, if I may, you are asking me about planes from transit countries, the third countries...
I'm talking about people who got on the plane in Kabul airport.
No, I can't speak to that.
Well, that's okay. Good. Was Afghanistan?
How can he not speak to that when right before he went and had that set down, he set on what was this? Was this
more than 46,000?
What is this right here? I don't know what her site is, but listen, he gonna tell her the exact same thing, but he's going to be more sure of himself. And guys, before we even go into this, I just want y'all to know this. I can give a damn about placing blame on anybody. That's not what I'm coming to talk to y'all about. Two people are fighting for their lives right now, not able to enjoy Thanksgiving with their families. A 24-year-old and a 20-year-old, a man and a woman who just went to work to try to protect our country. And because we want to play politics all the damn time and not actually protect American citizens, this is what happens. You have somebody who's living way in Washington State, decides to travel all the way to to Washington, D.C., down by the White House with a revolver, a 357 revolver, knowing exactly what he was going to do. This dude has a family. He has a wife and he has 5 children. And he knew that one day his number was going to get called. He knew that the only reason why he was over here in the first place was to wait for his number to be called so that he can go to wherever he was supposed to go and do whatever heinous crime that he needed to do for his country, not for the love of us. We did not vet this guy, and that's my problem. I have to warn y'all, throughout the course of this live stream, you may hear me drop the F-bomb, the S-bomb, the MF-bomb, the D-bomb, the GD-bomb, the B-bomb, no matter what bomb. I don't care. This ain't about me trying to censor myself tonight. I need y'all to understand that I am serious about this because I actually give a damn. I give a damn about people, and I give a damn about our country. Now I care about my country. At first, many years, I did not care about my country, man. I was very selfish with it. I didn't care about the landscape, how everything impacted everyone. I didn't care about that, but now I do. Now, when we look at these people who are in position, who can protect us during the weakest times of our country, like during the Biden administration, we were extremely weak. We were extremely weak. And as you can see, they were not vetting these sleeper cells that they were placing on damn planes to come over here and just wait for their number to be called. So watch how Mayorkas tell the same lie on this show right here. This is absolutely insane.
CBS News has learned there are now more than 46,000 Afghan refugees right here in the United States. And we're hearing from law enforcement sources that more than a dozen of them have shown up on terror watch lists. We asked the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security about the vetting process in an exclusive interview.
We screen and vet individuals before they board a plane to the United States. An individual who does not satisfy our screening and vetting protocols is not admitted to the United States.
Somebody need to punch him in his fucking face.
And if, in fact, we learn information subsequently, we place those individuals in removal proceedings so that they are set to leave the United States as swiftly as possible.
So how many people have been removed from the United States for showing up on one of these lists?
Great question. Watch how this asshole answers.
These lists.
We're dealing with very, very few people that have given us any cause for concern.
The Taliban, when they took control, released thousands of prisoners, including members of ISIS and al-Qaeda. Can you guarantee that none of those prisoners are making their way into the United States?
I can guarantee you that we are doing everything possible to make sure that they don't.
What? What type of answer was that? I can guarantee you that we're doing everything possible to make sure that they don't. You don't have an answer for sugar honey iced tea, bro. Like, why is he even there? Why does he even get a paycheck? He's not doing his damn job. He ain't doing his job at all. At all. Now you have this. You have politicians who are just lying to our faces. And then you have people who are just running the play. They're just trying to get everybody to just be hateful around our country so that they can drum up whatever they need to drum up so people can hate each other, man. Like the Democrats right here. Check this out.
National Guard should be used for law enforcement. I don't think you have an armed militia in the nation's capital.
Sending in militarized federal immigration agents and National Guard troops to terrorize Chicago or any American community in any state is not the American way.
The president is attempting to send the National Guard, to send and terrorize cities.
He wasn't trying to terrorize cities, you damn dumbass. He was trying to do what Biden was not. Just in case you guys don't understand, back during Biden's administration, the monthly murder rate in Chicago, Baltimore, D.C., you name it, New York, California was extremely high. Throughout the entire Biden administration, only 560,000, I believe I'm being generous, 560,000 immigrants were deported from this country overall. Overall, in this whole 4 years. In his whole 4 years. In Trump's first year back in office, he has deported more than that. They literally went out their way to F up our country, bro. They don't care about us for real. I don't know what they care about. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not the guy that's connected to all of these, all this information that's hidden under rocks. And I can tell you what is really going on with the CIA and all this other stuff in the deep state. I don't know that shit. I don't. I want to learn it. And I want to learn it just for the sake of having the knowledge so that I can be able to make decisions after that, because the people who have the knowledge, they're not going to give it to us. And they don't care about you. They don't care about you. You have all of these politicians getting on these news platforms and just lying. The National Guard is out to kill people. They're out to murder. They're out to do this to people. What? They out there to keep people safe. You saw when the National Guard was here in Washington, D.C., and just in case y'all don't know, I am in the D.C. area. I grew up in D.C., born and raised in D.C. So I'm not unfamiliar with this area. But at the end of the day, when he put the National Guard here, no crime was happening. None. Like for 2 weeks straight, nobody got shot. That was a record in this area. But a lot of people don't give a damn about that, bro. And that's what I hate, man, because they act like they care, but they don't care. They don't care. Mayorkas just lied to our faces, and the reason why he did it is because he knows that there will be no consequences and no repercussions whatsoever. We're not going to see him walking away in chains, period. Jasmine Crockett could get in front of us every single day and lie. She could say that Jeffrey Epstein was connected with Lee Zeldin, and then she's called out on her lie, and then she started tap dancing and make up something that matches that. Oh, we only had 20 minutes, and they was going out, and it was a Jeffrey Epstein, so I didn't lie. Technically, I wasn't lying because I said it was a Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't know it was a Dr. Jeffrey Epstein. All I do know is that Lee Zeldin had connections with somebody else named Jeffrey Epstein, and it was my duty to put it out there and to sound like I'm a pastor and to sound like I got all this like black girl magic and bullshit that don't even matter. Who's protecting American citizens, bro? Who's protecting American citizens? These politicians was going online trying to change the opinion of what they call it, popular opinion, the court of popular opinion. But popular opinion didn't shoot these guards. These two guardmen, guard man and woman, this young lady right here, and hold on, here you go, right here. Here they are right here. These people didn't get shot by popular opinion. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about that at all. Here are their names right here. Andrew Wolf and Sarah Beckstrom. It wasn't because the hatred, the propaganda that was being put out there that they got shot. That's not why they got shot. And not at all. The reason why they got shot, if we're going to keep it all the way a buck, is because Biden's administration failed us 1,000%. Because that's when that nigga came over here from Afghanistan with his family and waited for his call. So we pray for the recovery, the safe recovery of Andrew Wolf and Sarah Beckstrom. We pray for their families, man. This the holiday season. Come on, man. These are young people just now starting their careers. They're just now starting their careers. And then you got idiots like this guy that I'm about to pull up who this you do know it's people out here celebrating these two people being shot already. They're celebrating it. They're mocking them. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world, man. Check this out.
2 members of the National Guard from West Virginia, just one state away from me, are deceased. The shooter in critical condition. We just learned moments ago from the governor of West Virginia that they did not survive. And I have to tell you, this is Donald Trump's responsibility. The shooter is gonna pay the price for this. Donald Trump should take some accountability. These are part-time soldiers who had no business being in Washington, D.C. The only reason they were there is because Donald Trump wants to be a dictator. Donald Trump wants to prove that he can be on the level of a Vladimir Putin. And in order to do that, he has illegally commandeered National Guards. He has put a Gestapo ICE agency on the streets. He has created a powder keg of danger. And now people are dying behind this petty, senile old man's desire to rule like a king.
This dude is a bitch. That's what you are. You are a bitch. You wear pad, bro. You bleed every month. Suck ass nigga. How in the world you gonna blame President Trump for this, man? You gonna blame President Trump for putting guardsmen out there to keep people safe, to look out for people? Are you really serious? Are you lacking any type of logic, bro? You lead nothing but with emotion, man. These are 2 people. One of them just now passed away from what I'm hearing. Come on, bro. And you gonna blame this? These are people who are opportunists. That's what they are. They don't give a damn about people for real. You're going to put these innocent police, these innocent guards in Washington, D.C. as if D.C. is a damn war zone. It's not. D.C. is not a war zone. The person that came from all the way from Washington State to kill them or to shoot them, this dude, and I don't know, where did he come from? They both passed away now? Come on, man. This dude is a bitch. If you see anybody on YouTube that's actually making fun of these guardmen being killed or trying to blame Trump for putting them in position to be killed, call them a bitch. That's what you call them. And you keep it moving because they some suckers for real, man. I don't know how in the world they doing this, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. I hate it. I hate it. Let's talk about the shooter, since this dude want to blame Trump, because here's the reason why it's not Trump's fault, right? This guy came over here during the Biden administration in 2021. This guy was not properly vetted. Mayorkas claimed that everybody that came on the planes from Afghanistan was vetted. They were not. That was not Trump's fault at all. Trump was actually trying to clean up the city. You're going to blame Dad for trying to straighten up, tell people to get their shit together? This dude get back in office and he tell people, hey, it's time to get our stuff together. Y'all about to get back in the office. Y'all about to be accountable for your work. You're about to do this, this, and this, and we about to tighten up this ship. And then everything starts to move in the right direction. The economy, our business across the world, everything. Illegal immigration, everything, crime going down, everything. And you still going to blame him for putting people in position. These guardsmen were put in position to protect people. And a terrorist came here from another country with orders to shoot them, to kill us, to cause mischief. And this is what you're talking about, man? This dude is a gump, bro. I don't like people like this, for real. Hold on one second, man. I don't like people that like this at all. Hold on one second. People get on my damn nerves, bro. It was announced just moments ago that guard member Sarah Beckstrom has passed away. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for that, Angel. I appreciate that. Keep all of them in prayers, guys. Thank you so much for the super chat, Spec TV Fitness. I appreciate you. Wolf is fighting for his life. Andrew Wolf is fighting for his life. Sarah Beckstrom has passed away. We're asking anybody that has the power of prayer in their heart, someone that actually has a relationship with God, not somebody that just pray for cookies and pray for chips and pray for snacks and pray for your toes to be done and pray for new wigs and weaves and pray that you win the lottery. I'm talking about people who actually have a relationship with God, not people that just pray that there's no traffic on your way to work because you don't want to be sitting there and you don't. No, people that actually have a relationship with God. I want y'all to pray for their families, man, because this is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Let's talk about this shooter. Here's the shooter. Right here. Here's the shooter. Let's see what he's about. Let's see what he's about. Okay, here we go. His name is Ramanullah Lochinwall. He's 29 years old. And he wasn't just an Afghan immigrant. According to multiple outlets, he was a highly trained veteran of Afghanistan's elite commando corps, fighting alongside U.S. Special Forces in Kandahar for over a decade. Reports of CIA-linked background says several reports now claim Lochinwall was part of the CIA-backed Kandahar Strike Force, NDS-03. Yeah. This dude, we knew about him. He's a covert paramilitary unit described in a covert paramilitary unit described as one of the most lethal and secretive forces of the Afghan war. That's who we let in our damn country. Public reporting says the unit reportedly carried out night raids, counter-terror missions, targeted operations on Taliban and Al-Qaeda, intelligence-driven strikes outside Afghan chain of command, and confirmed U.S. government ties they also have. Fox News and other outlets report Lochinwall had worked with multiple U.S. agencies during the war. Former CIA Director John Ratcliffe confirmed publicly that Lochinwall worked with the U.S. government, including the CIA. He should never have been brought into the United States. Here's how he entered into the United States. Lochinwall was granted a special immigrant visa in 2021 during the chaotic withdrawal. He later received asylum. He had been living in Washington State. He has a wife and 5 sons. His relatives had not heard from him in months. Here's how the attack went down. So at 2:15 p.m., Lochinwall allegedly ambushed 2 unarmed West Virginia National Guardsmen near the White House while reportedly shouting the Islamic war cry, Allahu Akbar. And we think it's fucking funny to put people in big positions like, I don't know, let's think of one. NYC mayor. We want to make him a mayor. We want to make him a president. These people are just waiting for their damn call, bro. Right now, Sarah, unfortunately, has passed away. And Andrew is fighting for his life. Now, here's the questions that everybody are asking. If the suspect was trained by U.S. forces, tied to a covert CIA-linked strike force, admitted through a rushed SIV pipeline, known to intelligence services, how did he end up shooting American soldiers outside of the White House? And why was someone with this background not being monitored at all times? Who the hell dropped the ball? Also, RIP to Lisa Marie's dad. Make sure that y'all say a prayer for Lisa Marie. She's one of our mods. She's one of our supporters, heavy supporters on this channel as well. She just now lost her pop. Other concerns that people want to know about. Where are the rest of the QSF and KSF members who entered the U.S. under the same SIV pipeline? Where's all of his soldiers that he came here with? When are they going to be activated? We don't know who they are, where they are, none of that until somebody gets shot. But for some strange reason, you dumbasses out there want us to vote for somebody who want to continually bring immigrants over here by the droves, not knowing who they are or what they're planning, and give them resources at the same time that we are taking from other American citizens, and they are here waiting to be activated so that we can put our thoughts and prayers out there for another American citizen who died by the hands of an illegal immigrant. Are we losing our damn minds? Who approved all of them other people that came alongside of him? He wasn't alone. When we got bum rushed in Afghanistan under Biden, we left planes over there, vehicles over there, guns over there, a whole lot of ammunition over there, tons of cash over there. We left vests, we left uniforms, we left helmets, we left everything. These niggas end up doing a parade, marching down the streets, driving down the street in our tanks, shooting our guns in the air. And you got the gall to say that Biden was a good president? Them two National Guardsmen they wouldn't even be in the hospital right now. They will clock in at work and go back home so they can eat turkey with the rest of us. If it weren't for Biden dropping the damn ball intentionally. And that's the part that pisses me off, because it got to be intentional. What else could it be? What else could it possibly be? You mean to tell me that our president and his whole staff was that they were that dumb? How did they benefit from this? Who approved all these people? Who vetted all these people? Who is tracking them now? Where are they? Who else is with this Allah Akbar dude? Who else is with him? I'm asking y'all questions, man, because I want answers. That's all. That's all. That's all. Y'all even got people in Dearborn right now. In Dearborn, is it Michigan? In Dearborn, Michigan, they are marching in the streets talking about they want a revolution. We let them in our country. They didn't come here to acquiesce to what we're doing. They came here to take over. And we are happily giving them the keys. Is that Detroit? No, that's not Detroit. We are happily giving them the keys to do whatever the hell they want to do. Hold on, we're not done yet. So this is no longer a story about Afghan Muslim migrant committing an attack. It's not that. Not at all. It's not that at all, man. Not anymore. Based on what is emerging, this case now involves alleged CIA-linked units, special forces training. He has that. U.S.-issued visa protections. He has that. A rushed post-withdrawal intake system. Unusual online activity hours before the attack. 2 American guardmen fighting for their life. One of them lost their life. One of them fighting for their life right now. Do you guys believe that we deserve any answers? This can't continue to happen, bro. Damn that. And they want us to vote that. Like, why would I vote? Why would I vote with y'all? This is what y'all want. Y'all don't want anybody to be stopped and asked any questions. If we're on our way to getting them up out of the country, you want to go and block stuff and protest and stand in front of cars and bitch and moan and try to stop. Like, what are you doing? They don't care about our country, bro. They really don't. They don't give a damn about our country, for real. I hate that, bro. And honestly, life was much easier when it was for me anyway. Life was much easier for me when I didn't really care too much about the country. I'm being honest with you. And now that I give a crap, it's like, okay. I'm noticing everything that's happening. Can't do anything about it. All we can do is vote. And even when we vote, we're the bad guys. We're the bad guys because we want things to get better. They are some damn idiots, bro. They are some damn idiots. So this dude, Ramanula Lockenwall, 29-year-old, he's about to go through the system. He's about to have charges pressed on him. This dude was ready to die. He was ready to die. He already said his piece. He already did his. And now we're going to use our resources to put him through the court system. We're going to use our resources to feed him and house him and watch over him with police and COs and wherever we decide to detain him. We're going to use our resources for that. I say you put guns in Andrew and Sarah's family's hands, put this dude on the damn gun line and let them go off. Endless shells. Endless shells. Yeah, I said it. Endless shells. Because this is some BS, bro.
This morning, a source tells CNN the Trump administration is weighing an unprecedented shift in its immigration approach. An internal memo reveals officials are considering re-interviewing some refugees who have already gone through the vetting process during Joe Biden's presidency. CNN's Priscilla Alvarez is here with us in the Situation Room. Tell us more about this plan, Priscilla.
Well, Wolf, we're talking here about one of the world's most vulnerable populations, and those are refugees. They are all around the globe, and they go through a rigorous process to even be considered to come to the United States and then to actually get here. And so the administration is now shifting its focus to this specific population. Again, to remind viewers, refugees have to show they were persecuted or face persecution in their home country to even be considered to come to the U.S. Now, between the fiscal year,
I think that's a good idea. Show us proof that you're in trouble. Show us proof. You want to come over here so damn bad. Show me some proof. Show me some proof. You're not just going to come here with a damn sad story and a sad song thing that we're just going to let you in, kumbaya, kiss you, hug you, and you in here waiting for your marching orders to kill us while yelling out whatever slogan you're supposed to yell out before you put your life on the line, because apparently that's considered to be honorable in your religion, to put your life on the line. You're a martyr. So that right there, as long as you say glory to God before you die, Allahu Akbar, and then you do something foolish, then you get to die and have like 15, 20, 11 virgins when you go on to heaven or something like that. Shut the hell up, bro. Shut the hell up. These people do not respect us as Christians. They don't love us. They don't love us. They actually hate us because we're Christians. They actually hate us because we're Christian. Yeah. Ain't that wild, though? Because as a Christian, we don't hate anybody. We hate the sin, and we want to pull the darkness out of everything so that we can be able to live long and prosper. We don't want to kill anybody. We want to live well. We're taught to hate the sin itself, not the sinner. We're taught to love the sinner, regardless of what they do, regardless of how they think, talk, speak, whatever. But they're taught to hate us. It's actually written in their Quran. If we're not the same religion as them, they're taught to cut off our necks. And I believe that's in a surah too. So if you want to go look for it, feel free. I just now posted a video on that like last month or something like that. And if you find some indiscrepancies in what I'm saying, then my apologies. I will correct myself publicly. I do not care to be right. That's not what I care to be. I care that my children and my children's children, children's children will have a country to live in and thrive in, that they can be proud of when I'm long gone and forgotten about by some people. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I want our legacies, all of our children's and grandchildren, all of them, nieces, nephews, everything that come from those branches of the tree that come from our life that we started and that we're working toward building. I want it to be great in the future when we're not even here. Right now, the way that they're trying to run us up off a damn cliff, for real. That's what it seems like. Right? They really don't care about us, bro. I hate it, man. It's like they literally don't care about us at all. It's crazy, man. Geronda, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, we are not giving them the keys. The Democrats are. And they need to be shut down completely. Let me tell you something. They're not being shut down because they have all of the money. They control the pocketbook. That's how they protect one another. They control the pocketbook. The lady, what's her name? Sheila Cherfilis, whatever her name is, and she just now got she's under investigation for stealing $5 million that came from FEMA money and spreading it all throughout her own consulting firm, putting $2.4 million in something that she runs, and then putting $1.2 million in something that her family or relatives run as a consulting firm, and then putting an extra $800,000 in something that her brother is responsible for, then putting another $600,000 in an account that only she is the primary signer for, and then not being able to explain it, walking around with a $120,000 yellow diamond ring on, just flaunting it in our faces like, kiss my black ass. You can't do nothing to me. Here's the thing that pisses me off about this. It's not that she's doing it and she's just so fancy free about it. It's always, who taught her this? Is this just the game that they've been playing for years? When she got the job, they said, this is how you do things. You're going to get $5 million, probably 10, 15, whatever. It's going to be free money coming from USAID or from FEMA, emergency funds. And you can use that to fund your campaign however you possibly want to. That's how you won't get in trouble, because you're using it for your job. You can write it off as long as it's for your job. All right. So put it in a consulting firm, pour that money back into your campaign with signs, commercials, whatever it could be. And that's how you'll be all right. Feel free to buy yourself some things, send some money to your account just in case of a rainy day. These people be taking advantage of us and we be voting them into office. And then Jasmine Crockett, old lying ass, she gets in front of the nation. Thank you so much, Geronda. I appreciate that. And I agree with you 1,000%. She gets in front of the American people talking about Trump is killing people. Who the hell is Trump killing? Who the hell is Trump killing? Then she says Trump is killing our spirit. Trump is killing whose spirit? The one thing that was killing my spirit was finding out that all of these American citizens who are homeless do not have a place to stay, but were being passed over for illegal immigrants that Democrats were going out of their way to bring into this country, putting money in their pockets, making sure that they had a shelter over their heads, literally staying in shelters that American citizens could have been staying in, hotels, schools, apartments, whatever, you name it. And I'm talking about not no junky mess in no hood. They was putting them in some brand new sugar honey iced tea. They was putting cards in their pockets that had thousands of dollars on it. They was putting $1,400 into those cards every single month to make sure that they was good. They was creating new voters. And they was telling us all to kiss our ass. And that's exactly what. So what do? We voted Trump in. And he started taking care of business. And they're like, you got to follow our rules before you do this. You got to follow our rules. You got to ask us. You got to ask us. And Trump like, no, I ain't asking y'all shit. For what? What am I going to ask you something for? If I ask you, I would never get anything done. And now because of Biden, I need us all to remember this. Because of Biden, these 2 National Guard members got shot in front of the freaking White House, bro. Or not in front of the White House, but downtown DC. I don't know if it was in the vicinity of the White House near Farragut North or something like that, near one of the train stations, but they got shot because of Biden. That's why they got shot. They didn't get shot because Trump believes that he's a dictator and he need to have National Guards members everywhere. Speaking of National Guards members, Jan 6 wouldn't have even happened if National Guards members was there. Y'all want to talk about National Guards? Why do y'all have such a big issue with National Guardsmen? Dumb mother. See, this is the problem with y'all, man. They always covering their ass just so they can continue to pad their pockets. If you guys would have listened to Trump in the first place, before Jan 6, 3 days when he put that memo out there, he was asking them to bring out extra guardsmen because it's going to be a lot of people out there. I know how powerful my movement is, and I know my people are going to be out there. It's going to be a lot, and some of them are pissed off. So I will suggest that we have extra security. That's the base thing to do. You know that it's going to be a wild party. You know it's going to be a whole lot going on, and you are the responsible one, and you're saying that we should have extra security. And you guys are like, nope, this is going to be good. Nope, this is going to be good. Yeah. You said, how many people going to be out there? We need to throw in some of our own people in there. And if they don't start some sugar on the iced tea first, then we need to throw the first rock. We need to throw the first stone. That's what we need. We need to bust the first glass. We need to swing at a police officer first. That's what we need to do. They are opportunists, and for some strange reason, every single thing they do, it seems like they hate the country more and more each day. And that blows my mind because as an American citizen, I feel so naive, wet behind the ears, dumb as hell for even believing any politician because all they do is just turn their back on us. Period. And I stand on that. Thank you so much for the super chat. It reads, as a person who's came over on the Mayflower, Dr. Samuel Fuller, then James Fuller, fought in the Revolutionary War. This sickens me. I have laryngitis to keep me from. Is that laryngitis, bro? What do you got me saying? I gotta Google that now. I have laryngitis or laryngitis to keep me from telling people to wake up. Oh yeah, laryngitis. Yeah, you losing your voice. You losing your voice, and you're trying to get people to wake up. Guess what? They ain't gonna wake up for you. They're not. They only going to wake up when something happens to them first. That's how people are. They're very selfish. And unless something knocks on their door, they still not going to wake up. Y'all remember when the black lady just now lost like 2 sons because they ran up in somebody's house with guns And then they started shooting inside of the guy's house. All three of the youngins got murdered by the owner. The lady is now suing the owner of the house, saying that he didn't have to shoot her baby because her baby just didn't have money for school clothes, and he was just going inside of that house out of desperation, trying to get him some school clothes money because he really wanted to learn. But he felt so bad that he didn't look as good as the other kids that he needed to go up in somebody else's house with a gun and threaten them for the things that they worked for. How dare you discipline my baby? Let me tell you something, you dumbass parents out there. I have to say this, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, Mindy. Thank you so much, Mindy. Mindy Ho. Parents, if y'all don't raise y'all kids, don't say shit when somebody else puts something on your kids. Because if you don't do your job, the streets will. The streets are going to do it for you. Or the correctional facilities are going to do it for you. Somebody's going to do it for you if you don't do it yourself. Believe that. When Christians understand that the word of God states no peace for the wicked and decree that the judgment of God would meet them. Let me tell you something. I pray that happens. I pray that happens. Like you reap what you sow. Nothing that happens in the dark, everything that happens in the dark come to the light. You will get yours. God don't like ugly. All those sayings. Well, guess what, man? I don't even want us to get to that point where we need to wait for God to do it, because sometimes God put us in position, like Biden, like Mayorkas, puts us in position to prevent any of this from happening by simply putting laws in place to stop certain people from coming over here without being vetted. Why should we vet them? Because history shows that their people hate us. That's it. History shows that their people hate us, that they always want to do something to us. Period. So why shouldn't we take extra measures to make sure that they're going to be cool when they come over here? Nah, damn that. When you come over here, you're not going to have no peace for like the first 10 years. We're going to have somebody watching you like crazy. Period. And even that, the man hours alone to have to watch somebody, because we got to pay somebody for that. The man hours alone is going to run us broke. Like, we're already in a deficit. So we're better off saying, until we vet you, you can't even come over here. You can't even step into American soil. You can't even step on American soil until we vet you. Period. But that doesn't happen. You come off sounding like a xenophobe when you do that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Geronda. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. We come off sound like xenophobes when we try to control things that way. Wheezy Wee, what's going on, Wheezy? Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day. God bless each of you. I love y'all. Love you back, Wheezy. Other than what we're talking about, what's going on in the world, I had my family over, but I did feel a certain darkness. It's something over me this year that's I really couldn't fully enjoy it the way I would like to, because Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday. And I know indigenous peoples would probably hate me for saying that, because they look at today as being the celebration of genocide for millions of indigenous peoples. And I don't celebrate, like when I say my grace, I don't say, Lord, thank you for all the Indians that died so that we can eat all this turkey, Lord, so that we can eat all these oxtails and this stuff, and Father, string beans with the hog mog and the greens, Father, the yams. We thank you for these rolls, Lord. We wouldn't have these rolls or that apple pie or that rum cake if it weren't for the blood shed by millions of indigenous peoples, Father. So we thank you, Lord. We thank you again for getting rid of them, putting the pilgrims out here so that they can take away the indigenous people, Father, so we can have as much food as we possibly can, Lord Jesus. No, not at all, man. Not at all. Not at all. But I wish I could, honestly, I wish I could really enjoy it. I know that around the holidays, people are People go through real things. People go through real things, man. Like the pressure is on to now have to spend money for people, decorate your home, invite people over, do all these things, these extra things. And some people ain't got it like that. Some people feel too much pressure when these times of the year come. They got children and the children are looking at them and wanting to have everything that the other kids are having. We're seeing commercials of the new toy that came out, new shoes that came out, coat and all this other stuff. And you cannot fulfill that order because you ain't got it. This is how society starts to weigh on us. So, as fathers and mothers, please do me a favor. Do not let these holidays bog you down. It's not about the stuff. It's not about the stuff. Because long after the stuff is gone, my kids don't remember what coats that they was wearing 5 years ago or 10 years ago. They don't remember what shoes they wore when they was in high school. But in high school, they really wanted them shoes. They don't remember the shoes that they was wearing in middle school. But in middle school, they had to have them shoes. I need these shoes. And we stress ourselves out to get that stuff for them, and they don't even remember it years down the line. So please put yourselves first, your family first, your friends first. Anyone that have you and your family's best interest at heart, put them first. Love on them. You know what I mean? Just give them a kind thought, a kind word, a text, a phone call, something. But these holidays should not be about materialistic stuff, man, at all. At all. Pronounce hey. Man, I love the channel. Oh, Mindy Hay? Oh, that says Mindy Hay. Oh, okay. Okay, Mindy Hay. Thank you, Mindy Hay. I appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys as well. I was up. I only got probably 2 hours of sleep last night. I was up cooking oxtails and turkey wings because we didn't make a full turkey because we don't like the full turkey. Like I know tradition wise, you got to get that full turkey and stuff it with stuffing in the butt of the stuffing of the turkey and all that other stuff and put some fruit on it and all. Nah. We do our own thing, man. But we had people come over and it was beautiful to have the family over and everything. But I do think about you guys. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be stressed out because it's the holiday season. Let me tell you something. We got bigger fish to fry. As you just now saw by looking at this channel. Period. Also, guys, we do have a partnership with a company called Cozy Earth. And they sell pajamas, bamboo pajamas, and real thick, comfy blankets and stuff like that. You're going to see a commercial in a minute from this channel, but we're doing business with them. I want y'all to check out the website. And if you see something you want, use my code so that you can get 40% off, okay? 40% off. And that goes all the way through Cyber Monday, all right? So that you can save some money. You can actually get something that you can enjoy, you know what I mean? And you can save almost half off by getting it. All right? All right. I mean, I'm just saying. And thank you so much, Sin City. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you, man. If y'all find any more stories about what's going on with regard to this Afghan terrorist, this Afghan psyop, because this right here happened. And also one other thing. What the hell are they trying to distract us from, guys? What's happening right now that they're trying to distract us from? Is it the Candace issue with Candace being, is it something bigger? Is there a war happening on the other side of the world? Is money being pocketed that we shouldn't know about? What's happening that they're trying to get us to look the other way for? Because that's always the case. It's always a damn school shooting or something. And whenever this happens, most times we're being distracted from the bigger picture. It's something we're missing. It's something that we're missing. It's something we're missing, bro. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, man. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me today. I pray that you enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. And I want y'all to check this out and let me know what y'all think about it. I ain't going anywhere. I just really want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this right here. And I want y'all to go to the website. All right, guys, real quick. So one of the best parts about being a content creator is that companies reach out to us and they send us things for free. So CozyEarth.com has reached out to us and said they want to send us some pajama sets, some blankets, some sheets. I said, give me one of those bamboo pajama sets. I want one of them bubble cuddle blankets. That's what I want. And I want some sheets as well. Why? Because the holiday season is coming up. And one of my favorite parts is chilling with my family in my pajamas, under a blanket, talking sugar honey iced tea, eating snacks. And I want to extend that to you all as well. It's risk-free when you go to their website. 100-day trial, trying on their stuff, sleeping in it, seeing how you like it. Also a 10-year warranty on their items as well. This weekend only, from Thanksgiving all the way to Cyber Monday, when you go to CozyEarth.com and you put in the code LFR, you're going to get 40% off. Yeah, 40% off. It's the best deal of the year. And wrap the ones you love in luxury with CozyEarth.com. I got some coconut rum cake. I'm sorry. I told y'all, man, eating snacks. Eating snacks. Good Lord. Coconut rum cake. Oh, Lord. When we got the vanilla rum cake, too. Ooh, I'm about to be a fat ass. All right. If you haven't answered the poll I have up, please do so. 349 of you have voted. It says 96% of you believe that absolutely Senator Mayorkas should face charges for lying under oath. 96% of you. 1% of you said you're on the fence. 3% of you said no. You don't think he should face any charges because they all lie. You are part of the problem. I don't know which one of y'all said no, but you're part of the problem. I would still love to know why you said no. I would love to know why you would like for there to be no accountability whatsoever. That makes no sense to me. Why is that? Because somebody said no. 3% of you that answered said no. And hopefully we got more likes on the video than we do inside the poll. 346 of you answered the poll. We should have 346 likes on the video. And if we do not, please run them up. I love y'all, man. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. And don't forget to go to blueturner.com and get you some Mito Blue so that you can make sure that you level out them your circadian rhythms and also your cortisol levels. Love you. And don't forget, let me know what you think about it when you receive it. So far, I'm getting some great benefits from it, but I would like to know if you get great benefits from it. One other thing, we're moving into 2026. If content creation is something that you want to do, guys, come rock with me. All right. Come, just let me tell you what to do. Work with me for a month or two. And I promise you, you're going to know how to really boost your channel without any tricks, without working overtime, any of those things. And it doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 60 years old. What I tell you to do, if you do it, your channel is going to grow. You're going to get good at something, and you're going to start making a little bit of money from it. I promise you, man. All right. That's pretty much all I have. Love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.